So Nori over there talking to Irv is just weird. So he's mad at. I ain't even watched the interview. I just watched clips. He's mad at Fat Joe because Fat Joe was like, "Nigga, stop with the Ashanti shit. You mad that niggas call you lame because you act lame? You be acting lame often. They should have told your ass when you was doing the shit, nigga. You got a wife. Why you fucking with
Yeah,
Ashanti, man? What's wrong with
yeah,
you?"
that is the part that we tend to gloss over. The fact that this nigga is actually married to a whole nother chick. Like, yo,
Well, J.
why are
Cole
you
told
talking
all
about somebody else
Like, nigga,
all
you
the
wild.
time?
You wildin'. But
well,
not
in his
only
defense, J. Cole told all of us we needed to leave alone.
hey, look, yeah, all right, cool. But Irv was like, Ashanti was my side chick, but I was in love with her. And then she left me and she did me dirty and I hate her for it forever. And I'll never give any motherfucking artist their masters because I'm a bitter, small, little man. Whatever. I don't. Mm, Irv, we know you only got girls because of your position in life. And we know you lorded your position in life over a certain individual that other people coveted. And that was a girl you got. Man, Joe, you weren't used to motherfuckers liking the girls that would allow you to fuck them.
Irving
Mm-mm.
Lorenzo.
You weren't. You weren't used to that. You've never been used to that. I can see you and tell. I can see you and tell.
I could, I can see that.
But carrying on this animus that you have or this hurt that you have with an artist that you lorded power over and she got over on you. Yep. Didn't mean that much to her. You thought, man, Joe, I could take my heart out this. I'm a pimp. You not. You a punk and you soft. Some people would call you probably, I would think, tender dick. Pause. I just felt like I should pause it right there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, tender dick, motherfucker. Fall in love just because somebody touched it and gave you some, and now you all weak. And then you bitter because now they won't touch it no more, and you don't know what to do. And you ain't got somebody of that caliber or interest to touch it since. So you're
But
hung up.
also, nigga, you married.
But also, nigga, you married, which makes you even cornier. Because the woman that, hey, look, from my position, loves you, adores you, respects you, puts up with your shit, because she married you. And just knowing what I know about you, not knowing you, but hey, look, I would think knowing you would probably be a fucking problem. I would think knowing you would be difficult. It would be weighing on an individual's spirit because you're a child. And why do I think you a child? Well, because you do shit like try to antagonize motherfucking people and align yourself or ingratiate yourself with who you think was the victor. There was no way he was in this interview talking about, hey, yo, look, Dame Dash and Biggs was just hanger oners. Jay-Z did everything by himself. He didn't need neither one of them to be what he was gonna be and do what he did. He ain't need y'all by himself. Y'all just along for the ride.
Mm.
Nigga, you know that you did your whole company's life story and told us that you just went and described how beats should sound in your mind to a motherfucker and they made it happen. So you went
That's
to a
that.
motherfucker and was like, I was thinking about some shit. It should go like ding ding dong ding dong. And that motherfucker made it a hit. But you think that you said you ding dong dong ding dong made it was the thing that made it happen. No, motherfucker, it was somebody else's talent. Your bugging ability to get somebody else who had less self-esteem than you to do your work for you, and then your sniveling, conniving snail of a fucking human being self went and tried to pass the work off as some shit that you did, and was successful in doing that. A lot of rats survive. A lot of rats thrive. We can look at you and tell you weren't supposed to be fat, Irv. We could look at you and tell you weren't supposed to be fat, but you're fat. That's indicative of a character flaw. You're greedy. You're not big bone. You're a small man in a fat man's body.
Big guy in a little coat.
You fat because you greedy. You couldn't even keep the weight on in your older age. When motherfuckers normally get fat, he got skinny. Because he couldn't eat this, because it's painful to do at a point. And he doesn't work out. He doesn't look fit. He is the only person that has lost the amount of weight that he has. Ain't nobody ever lost 100 pounds, and nobody has said, "Man, what you doing?" Because don't nobody want to do what he is doing. You don't look impressive. Oh, I want to get that secret. No, you don't. You're a troll, and that's the only thing you can be. And a bully in a lot of aspects, because you have power and motherfuckers gave you shit at a time when they shouldn't have, because you work with. I don't know if I was gonna call them children for a second. I don't know if they was kids or not. But if we looking at Murder Inc. as a staff record label with his motherfucking crew, juxtaposed to all of the other staff record labels and motherfucking crews of their day, don't they look like the motherfucking Kitty Squad, like of all of that time? Like Murder Inc. had the children. When we looking at the Rockefellers and the motherfucking Def Jam artists that were Def Jam centric, the Redman, Eric Sermons, who else was in that? I want to say his name, even though he's a crackhead now. Keith Murray. Them, the Rockefeller, the Rough Rider shit, and then Murder Inc. All of them were all adults, and then Murder Inc. came in with a bunch of fucking children. It seemed like.
I don't know, because like I don't like really recall what the fuck Time Murder and Black Child look like, but I felt like they just were like not as good as everybody else.
Hey yo, look. They
They
brought them in as Ja Rule's little niggas.
See, but like usually when in that time the rap crews had the one popular rapper, and then the other motherfuckers that was in the crew that could rap really good, like Steel. God damn it, DMX had the Locks. They had Cassidy. That nigga
Cassidy, nigga, Drag On. They ain't had Cassidy. Cassidy one day. It was Drag On, Infrared. Let's get the actual Rough Riders that was there that we fuck with, man. Come on, we ain't gotta rewrite. We ain't gotta rewrite Rough Rider history.
Hold on. First of all, you said Infrared, like Infrared was one of the Rough Riders that motherfuckers fuck with. But yeah, all right. So these motherfuckers do look like he. No.
I don't know. I just want to shit on Cassidy in that moment. My bad.
But 50 had Lloyd. The Locks even had they brought in J Hood. Jay-Z had fucking State Property. Bunch of niggas that could rap. Irv Gotti, Murder Inc. had Time Murder and Black Child.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wanted to listen to a goddamn. Nobody was checking for Black Child freestyle.
Hey, look. That was
Clue
due
was
in
not
part.
making that call.
That was due in part to 50 Cent. But before 50, Murder Inc. as a staff, record label, and as a crew had a lot of interest in them, spurred off of the fame and success of a Ja Rule. Now, all I'm saying is that Ja Rule was in the in the mix of the Jay-Z's and DMX's and all of them's, he was in that mix. But he was always thought of as everybody's little nigga because he was everybody's little nigga age.
Yeah.
You is a child, fam. These niggas was in. Hey, look. Let's be real. When we talking about this era of rap, these motherfuckers was in their 30s. Were they not?
Yeah.
Early 2000s?
Early 2000s.
If
Nah,
I'm not
mid
mistaken,
20s.
Jay is 50 now, right? He's in
Yeah.
his 50s, ain't he? So 20 years ago, he's in his 30s. Or very late 20s. How about that? Very late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
I'll give him 20. I'll give him anywhere from 29 and 32.
Yeah. We can go in that range.
So I'm saying older. Nobody on Murder Inc. skewed that age range. Nobody. They were all kids. And my postulation is that only a snake like an Irv Gotti would prey on children to make himself hot. He got that motherfucker with the low self-esteem to make the beats. Then he went over there with some motherfuckers that he met when he was sweeping some shit and was like, hey guys, look, I got this. And the beat was cold. The motherfucker was like, okay. And they thinking that he got an ear because he getting these little young motherfuckers to come over that he stumbled upon and got lucky that could rap. And he found him a Ja Rule. Oh shit, I'm gonna glom onto this kid for fucking ever. And that's what he did. I've been calling him a rat.
And then
He might not be a rat. He might not be a rat. He might be a parrot. He might be a leech. He might just be a leech.
Let's see. Lloyd was young when he dropped.
Lloyd came in young. This nigga is the worst version of JD I've ever seen in the music industry. You get JD a kid, he gonna take care of him. Kid might come out fucked up, but that wasn't because of JD. We ain't putting no dirt on JD name. Give your kid to Irv though. Well, he gonna try to fuck your daughter. And also your son. Financially, because he gonna keep his masters forever.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know, like Murder Inc. never really skewed as young, they just skewed as untalented. Like Charlie Baltimore was already on her second run by the time she signed to Murder Inc.
But yeah, she was on the tail end of Murder Inc. though. She came to Murder Inc. when Murder Inc. was over with. Murder Inc. was Ja Rule, it was Ashanti, it was Vita, Cadillac, Ty, Black Child. Though that was Murder Inc. Charlie Baltimore like came in like after Big. I mean, well after Big died, and
that Murder Inc. shit was a little more. That whole New York scene is a little more difficult to decipher than just what y'all just saying it like that. Them motherfuckers was all intermingling, co-mingling.
Yeah, I'm not removing the co-mingling part. They was definitely all co-mingling.
I mean, so it ain't that easy to just say Charlie Baltimore wasn't a part of Murder Inc. until she was a literal part of Murder Inc. because they all was.
Oh, what I'm saying is by the time Charlie Baltimore got around Murder Inc. and started like rapping and saying Murder Inc. and shit, Murder Inc. was already over with. So even if she was there earlier, she wasn't there in the beginning. She ain't signed to it till after it got hot. The people who signed to Murder Inc. before it was hot is Black Child, Cadillac Todd. I don't know who one of them motherfuckers is. Vita and Ja Rule. I don't know who that other motherfucker is. Actually, I can't tell you who Black Child and then Cadillac Todd are either.
Black Child top right, Cadillac top bottom right.
Bottom right. Hey, look, bet it up. Cool. I'm gonna take your word for it. Because you could have named any one of those three motherfuckers, and I'd have been like, all right.
That like Professor Griff. So I don't know what the fuck he got to do with. I look like Professor Griff and Styles P.
Hey,
So
look, I have this album, and I don't remember this other motherfucker. I don't remember his name being shouted at all on the album. Like at no point at all do I remember this motherfucker being recalled. Period. So the people who I know who I know. It is what it is. But hey, Irv, you a ho ho. And it's because of the I'm not giving the masters back to the individuals. What you want me to not have them? Yes, we don't want you to have them. You had very little to do with them in the first place. So why you got them is a very big question in everybody's mind. Two, um, why you mad at Fat Joe? Fam, he held you accountable for your bullshit. Don't be mad at him. He's not your actual brother. You didn't see him eating Cheerios. You didn't. You wasn't crushing up Frosted Flakes like you sleep, you sleep. You ain't do none of those things. You ain't do none of that shit. He's not your brother. He's a motherfucker you met when you got money and started telling motherfuckers you made beats. Notice I didn't say started making beats. It is what it is. Let it the fuck go. But he get all extra hurt about extra shit, and then to top it off, you want to just stir extra drama into other motherfuckers' lives that don't need to be put there because you got a fucking goofy ass opinion about some shit. You know, if Dame wasn't worth nothing to Jay, how the fuck can you claim any value to anybody ever? Dame is immeasurably a better businessman than you. Outside of everything else, I don't know nothing else. I mean, he a better shit talker.
Definitely.
He says better things that are more quotable. I never thought of Dame as a sniveling little motherfucking coward or punk. It's what it is. Never. So to open your mouth on these other motherfucking grown ass men to try to downplay them when you're you won't go anywhere and put your fist up and say nothing to nobody. I know that about you, Herb. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that about you because I don't know you, but I'm just speculating. Maybe I'm putting it on you because I'm insecure about me. Yeah, that might be it.
Self-actualization. But nah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
seems like
We're probably not. You probably just a bitch. That's just what I think. It is what it is. I don't know what else to say about it. Anybody else got any final thoughts?
First of all, I don't understand why the fuck Nori's still talking to this nigga. What is he promoting? Second of all, yeah, I don't know why the fuck Fat Joe, I mean fucking I don't know why Irvin is still talking about Ashanti. Like he's been on that hill for about 10, 12 years too long.
Maybe he thinks because he saw her double back to Nelly that she'll continue on her double back path and double back to him. I don't know.
Maybe that is his hope. And if that is your hope, then I apologize for all of my demeaning things that I've said. Go ahead and run that play. If that's your play, run that play. I can't be mad at it.
It ain't gonna happen. Ever.
I mean, whether or not it's successful, yeah. But if that is what your goal is, at least you have a goal, and I salute that goal because that is a pretty good goal.
Hey, look, she's only gonna sleep with you so she can get her master's back, and she knows that you know that she's only gonna sleep with you so she can get her master's back, and she knows that you never gonna give her master's back, even if you sleep with her, because you're just gonna lord it over her head after the fact. So, by evident of all of those things, you should know you never gonna get it because she know you and how petty you are and how small you're forever going to be. So she knows even if I fuck him, he ain't gonna get my shit back. So I ain't gonna fuck him. So you're playing his plan. Hey, look, if you want to get it again, I just don't. I think he should just hang it up. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Stranger things have happened though. I don't know. Maybe she could be that dumb. But if she does, I'm gonna call her dumb because he ain't never giving you your shit back.
Hey, you know how I knew I was a hater? When I realized that Ashanti is much more fine at 40 than she was at 20, and people are going to retroactively give her the 40-year-old fine for 20.
Definitely a change. He did up her fineness because her lip
I
was
said
not
she
like
wasn't fine
her
at 20, but she
her
is
lip
ugly.
her top lip was not fully developed at 20. It took some time to come in. Her face was not right.
Like I said, I'm not saying that she wasn't fine at 20, but she is markedly more fine now
Mm.
than she was at 20, and people are retroactively giving her this fine for 20. And it kind of makes me a hater turn into a hater trying to defame Ashanti's beauty. Like she's worldwide known for her attractiveness. She
Hmm.
is gonna go down to Guinness for her pulchritude. But this new 40 fine is something otherworldly.